Example 1. Use a table to find the following derivatives. Part A. We find the derivative of x squared multiplied by f of x. Evaluate at x equals 3. This is the product form, so we're going to apply the product rule and identify x squared as a u and v as the f of x. So on the side, for u equals x squared, u prime is 2x. V is the second function, which is f of x. So then v prime is f prime of x. Apply the product rule, which is u times v prime plus u prime times v. U is x squared. The v prime is f prime at x plus the u prime, which is 2x, multiplied by v, which is a function f of x. Evaluate when x equals 3. Replace x with a 3. We have 3 squared multiplied by f prime at 3 plus 2 times 3 multiplied by f at 3. 3 squared is 9. The f prime at 3. Look at the table where x equals 3. The f prime at 3 is 3. Plus 2 times 3 is 6. And f at 3 is 4. Simplify the numbers. 9 times 3 is 27, plus 6 times 4, which is 24. The sum is 51. Part B. Use the same table to find the derivative of the quotient f of x and x plus 10. Let u be f of x and v is x plus 10. U prime is f prime of x. The v prime is 1. Apply the quotient rule. Use the u and v version. Start with the denominator v, multiply by the u prime minus u times v prime over v squared. The v is the quantity x plus 10, multiplied by the u prime, which is the f prime of x, minus the u, which is f of x, multiplied by v prime, which is 1, all divided by v squared, which is the quantity x plus 10 squared. Evaluate where x equals 4. Replace x with a 4. 4 plus 10 multiplied by the f prime at 4 minus f at 4 multiplied by 1 is the same as f at 4. Divided by the quantity x plus 10 now becomes 4 plus 10 squared. And then we replaced the value of f at 4 and f prime at 4 using the value from the table. Where x equals 4. F at 4 is 5. F prime at 4 is 2. Now we get the numerator as 14 multiplied by 2 minus 5, all divided by 14 squared. 14 times 2, that's 28 minus 5, divided by 14 squared. Which is 196. Simplify the numbers, we get 23 divided by 196. Example 2. Find f prime by applying the product rule or the quotient rule. In part A, f of x is 3x to the fourth multiplied by x squared minus 1. So we're going to apply the product rule since we see the product form. And we see 3x to the fourth as one function, x squared minus 1 as another function. Let u be 3x to the fourth. B is x squared minus 1. U prime, applying the constant multiple and the power rule, we get 12 times x to the third. V equals x squared minus 1. So the v prime is 2x from applying the power rule. The product rule, u v prime plus u prime times v. U is 3x to the fourth. The v prime is 2x. The u prime is 12x to the third, and the v is x squared minus 1. After applying the product rule, we simplify the expressions. 3 times 2 to the 6, x to the fourth times x to the first becomes x to the fifth. And the second term, 12x to the third times x to the second becomes 12x to the fifth, and then minus 12x to the third. Combine like terms becomes 18x to the fifth minus 12x to the third. And this problem can be done by using the power rule. Before we apply the power rule, we can expand this expression by multiplying 3x to the fourth to the parentheses. We have 3x to the sixth minus 3x to the fourth. Apply the power rule to each term, we get 18x to the fifth minus 12x to the third, which is the same result as the result from applying the product rule. In part B, f of x is x to the fourth times e to the x. You see the product. Let the first function be u, the second function be v. U is x to the fourth, u prime is 4x to the third, and v as the second function, or e to the x. The derivative of the exponential function is the same, so e to the x is v prime. Apply the product rule, u v prime plus u prime times v. Again, the order doesn't matter as long as you multiply function and the other function derivative, and then do the other way and add to the term. The u is x to the fourth. The v prime is e to the x. The u prime is 4x to the third. The v is e to the x. We see the common factor e to the x, and also x to the power 3. So the first term, we have one more power of the x left. The second term, we have 4. So this is a simplified solution or simplified form of the derivative of this function f. Part C, f of x is x squared plus 5x minus 1 divided by x minus 2. We see the quotient, so we can apply the quotient rule. The numerator as a u, or x squared plus 5x minus 1. The denominator as a v, or x minus 2. On the side, for u equals x squared plus 5x minus 1. U prime, apply the power rule to get 2x plus 5. The v, which is x minus 2, v prime is 1. For the quotient rule, recall the order is important. Gonna be the quotient form, denominator first, v, u prime minus u v prime over v squared. The v is x minus 2. The u prime is 2x plus 5 minus the u, which is x squared plus 5x minus 1 times v prime, which is 1, all divided by v squared, which is the expression x minus 2 squared. After apply the quotient rule, we are going to simplify the numerator. Distribute the x minus 2 to 2x plus 5. To get 2x to the second plus 5x minus 4x minus 10. And then apply negative sign to 3 terms on the right for the second term. So we have negative x squared minus 5x plus 1, all divided by x minus 2 squared. And then collect like terms. 2x squared minus x squared, we have x squared. 5x, negative 5x cancel. We have minus 4x. And then negative 10 plus 1 becomes negative 9, all divided by the quantity x minus 2 squared. Part D, f of x equals 2e to the x divided by x to the third plus 5x. Another question form. Let u be 2e to the x and v be x to the third plus 5x. On the side, u equals 2e to the x. U prime is 2e to the x. For v equals x to the third plus 5x. V prime is 3x to the second plus 5. Apply the quotient rule. V first, or the denominator first, and then multiply by the derivative of the numerator, and then the other form, which is the numerator multiplied by the derivative of the denominator, divided by the denominator squared. So vu prime minus uv prime, all divided by v squared from the quotient rule. The v, which is x to the third plus 5x, the u prime is 2e to the x minus the u, or 2e to the x times the v prime, or 3x squared plus 5, all divided by the v squared, which is x to the third plus 5x quantity squared. Simplify the numerator. We see the common factor. Factor 2e to the x, and then we have x to the third plus 5x minus 3x to the second minus 5, all divided by x to the third plus 5x quantity squared. And in the parentheses, there are no like terms, so this is the final answer.